It's like, that's not how any of this works.
No.
That's not how audio channels work. I know. I edit a podcast.
Exactly. I'm like, no.
Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Marisa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister sisters. As a reminder, this podcast is rated T for teen for strong language and mature themes.
Don't like that? Well, get the hex out of here, because we will have those things. But if you don't want those things, then head on over to another thing, and it's called Unlocked, and it's where Tammy Tucky talks to people about Nancy Drew.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes candy.
Candy this time last year, so, you know.
Yeah, she puts them out sometimes. We appreciate her. And everything she does for the fandom. Which is mostly just talk to voice actors.
Sometimes
and that's more than most of us does.
Yeah.
Do. I can think words. So, sister, what are we talking about today?
Well, you know, I'm going to pretend like this was just us illustrating how a good thing can go bad. And we're going to be bracketing the worst games. I mean, the worst puzzles in the games, in every game.
Yeah. So, we are going to do worst puzzle / minigame by game to
Four
decide,
games.
to decide the worst minigame / puzzle. So, it's a bit of a... Yeah, we do love brackets here. We here at Krolmeister Sisters are the main supporters of bracket websites, other than people with fantasy football games. I don't know. I don't know how fantasy football works. It's so confusing to me. Do not explain it to me.
Okay.
No one.
Okay.
I don't want to know how it works. I will continue my life not knowing how it works.
Okay.
And just being very puzzled. So...
Watch the league. It'll make it even more confusing because it's like, wait, what?
Yeah. So, I have put in all of our games.
Meow.
That's including Secrets Can Kill and Secrets Can Kill Remastered. Sometimes people get mad at me in the comments on YouTube, being like, well, you didn't do this game and you didn't say so. And I was like, well, usually, no, I do. But, okay, I'll give you this. And last time, someone was like, excuse me, you missed these 2 games. And I was like, no, we didn't.
If you're skipping around in our podcast, don't pretend. Like, I don't know who you're fronting for.
I mean, like,
it's okay if you're skipping around.
Bracket. I included the bracket. Okay, but yes. Spam accounts do not whisper how fantasy football works. Or ask for feet pics. Or the latest one, don't tell anyone in chat. I'll pay you $1,500 if you make this noise.
I'm
getting
don't
all
like
the
that
weirdos.
one bit.
Okay, so we have included all of the games. I will say the name of the game and then the puzzle. I promise, if you just listen to what I say, generally it works. So, because of how many we had, you know, there are 34 games. So, 33 games plus Secrets Can Kill Remastered makes 34. So that doesn't really add up to a very nice and easy bracket.
But we don't
so
like
we have
things
our
easy.
qualifying round. Also, this is randomly seeded. I did not decide what goes up against what. So, we have for our qualifying round, we have Treasure in a Royal Tower with the, fact gathering you do for Professor Hotchkiss versus the key you make in the forge in Curse of Blackmore Manor.
Well, okay, now, I guess that it's okay to get this out of the way quickly, because I was the one who said the fact gathering, and facts are in quotes, because none of the things you find out about Marie Antoinette on her birthday, I think, are really true. But I'm gonna have to give it to that fucking key puzzle at the end of Curse of Blackmore Manor, because fuck, I hate it so much. Like, you can't...
I agree. It is every single time I play that game, I have the notes in front of me, and I always do it wrong the first try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I literally have it written out. Mm-hmm. And no matter which way I write it out, sorry, cat. I always forget which one it's going to be. The fact gathering, the thing is, we chose that because there are very few puzzles in Treasure Royal Tower.
Yeah.
And the ones that are there aren't that bad.
Yeah,
so,
they're barely there.
Yeah. So, we're gonna have to go with Curse of Blackmore Manor's Forge Key.
For sure.
Okay. So, now to our actual round one. The Forge Key versus the stealth section on the ship in Danger on Deception Island.
Aw, shit.
So we specifically chose this one because, again, Danger on Deception Island doesn't have that many, it has puzzles, but they're all pretty good puzzles.
Yeah.
So we're going with the stealth section on the ship because it's stressful and we hate it. Yeah. And it's kind of a puzzle. And the only reason I know exactly where to go is because I made notes for when I was speedrunning it. That I will look at every time I play, so I remember.
Yeah. I just get caught and have a heart attack every few seconds.
However, I do think that the Forge Key is an actual puzzle, so I think it kind of wins in this round on technicality. In the fact that it is the worst puzzle. Okay, yes. Okay. So, two ones I hate so much. The Feather Buzzard puzzle in Legend of the Crystal Skull versus the Hourglasses in Ransom of the Seven Ships. Both of them technically can be solved logically. They can both technically be solved logically. However, do you ever? And also, I think, I'm going to immediately say Hourglasses. Because at least with the feathers, if you take the time and you really, all the clues they give you, you can solve it and everything. Yeah. However, with the Hourglasses in Ransom of the Seven Ships, I cannot do it unless I have a timer available. So my phone timer. Because the actual clues they give you in the game are not enough to...
They really only give you the order. That's it.
Yeah. And and technically, it's all of the markings on the Hourglasses are useless.
Yeah. You have to look at, the blank space, and I hate it. I hate it.
It's bad.
I hate it.
Yeah. Okay. So, 2048 at the top of a lighthouse for Sea of Darkness versus the magnet puzzle in, Shadow Ranch. I'm going to say the magnet puzzle hands down because at least 2048 is kind of fun.
Yeah, at least I play 2048 in my free time.
So that magnet puzzle is just the worst.
Thunk.
I'm just I hate it.
I hate it so much.
Mini golf in Secret of the Old Clerk.
Secret of the Old
Clerk. Very different. Which, by the way, in England, instead of clerk, they say it clerk.
Okay.
Yes. At least in parts of England. Obviously, not all of England. But my husband says the deli clerk instead of deli clerk. I don't know. Ask for lieutenant as well.
Yeah.
Versus Scopa for Phantom of Venice. So mini golf versus Scopa.
As much as I dislike Scopa, I absolutely hate the mini golf.
But the mini golf doesn't have RNG.
That is sort of true as far as I can figure.
It has a faulty physics system.
It does. I dislike a faulty physics system very much.
But Scopa...
Because it's
Scopa, it has, literal games you cannot win based on, how the deck is drawn.
Hey, I would prefer that. That at least feels like a chance. And it's a chance. It's a game of chance, really.
Okay, mini golf. We'll say mini golf.
Absolutely.
I also really just hate the mini golf.
I hate it so much.
Okay, so now we have the element letter puzzle from Secrets Can Kill Remastered. We'll get to that in a second. Versus the column puzzle in Tomb of the Lost Queen. So Secrets Can Kill and Secrets Can Kill Remastered were we almost didn't include them at all because they have no puzzles. But we included this, like, because in Secrets Can Kill Remastered, you do at least need to unscramble all the letter stuff so that you can do something. The puzzle?
You can, to unlock the thing where he the evidence, I think.
Yeah. And it's just so convoluted, and it is not helpful in any way.
Hate it.
So we hate it. However, the columns in Tomb of the Lost Queen, I also hate, because yet again, it's one of those things where it's like, I know by logic I can solve this, but I honestly have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I never figure out how to solve it when I'm playing it. I just kind of do things until it works.
Yeah, but, like, at least I would rather feel like a monkey accidentally banging out Hamlet than feel like a monkey trapped on a spaceship with no idea how to function the fucking, like, in what order how do I know what these...
Okay, Sunny June, calm down. We'll do the element puzzle. Okay. So, this one's gonna be easy, but chasing Casper the squirrel through the tree in Warnings at Waverly Academy versus the Otterbutt puzzle in Haunting of Castle Malloy. I think we're both gonna go for Otterbutt.
I do have to say Otterbutt because,
I mean, against most other things, chasing Casper would honestly have won for me because I have no short-term memory. I have admitted this. I lose memory games to kindergartners. And this is something that is completely true because I've worked with children. And it's like, oh, Miss Risa letting the kids win. And I'm like, no, I'm just losing. The minute that apple turned back over, it's gone from my brain. It doesn't exist anymore. So, Otterbutt puzzle.
it ceases to be.
It really does. I have no object permanence.
I'm sorry. I feel like that might be my fault for some reason, but I don't know how.
Probably something that you, Willis, and Janelle used to do to me.
Probably.
Okay, so, Raid from Captive Curse, because this is mini games and puzzles. Raid versus the gas leak ladle situation in Secrets Can Kill.
You know what?
I'm just gonna say Raid.
I'm gonna say Raid as well, because at least the gas leak is over in a second.
Exactly. I don't have to sit there for 30 minutes with this man just...
Oh my god, I hate it so much.
I hate Raid. So many people are like, no, Raid is fun. You should try. I'm like, no. If I wanted to play... Like, the thing is that Raid is the worst of both worlds. It's trying to be Chutes and Ladders, and it's trying to be Magic the Gathering, and it's the worst out of both.
Yeah. It's bad.
So, disarming the bomb in Stay Tuned for Danger versus the key puzzle in Final Scene. Final Scene, again, has very few puzzles. So, and none of them are really bad. And the key puzzle is easy for me now because I just have those 4 letters memorized.
Yeah.
Because when we were kids, we played the game so often that we just memorized it. However, disarming the bomb, I will just cry. Because it just happens over and over again. Just over and over again, I mean, just awful.
How many times did I go through that during my playthrough on stream? How many times? It was bad.
Enough times that because I was coming back from England and I downloaded the VOD so I could watch it on the plane. And I had to stop doing it because it was very troublesome to have something blowing up on the screen while I was in a plane. People were not huge fans of that.
Yeah, people get real touchy about that.
I guess. So, I'm gonna say disarming the bomb.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's traumatic.
It really is.
So, the 3D printer situation in Deadly Device versus the gem arrangement in the Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. I tried to say Tomb of the Last Train.
Tomb of the Last Train!
Yes! So, again, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, I love pretty much all of the puzzles in that game.
Yeah.
This is just the hardest one, and it makes the least sense because it's very subjective, in my opinion.
And none of the things
the
look like...
descriptions.
Like, I guess that's what they mean.
It's like the arm of the deep, or like something like that, and like two of them like mean the same. It's like It's like, how do you decide? This is so subjective to me. So, however, the 3D printer takes you 12 hours to find out if you did it right or not. Because Nancy doesn't just say it when she looks at the thing. You have to put it through before she goes, yeah, this is right.
And it's so bad.
I hate that.
I hate it. It's so dumb. They could have at least made it more interesting for... I mean, I get that that's how the process works, but, like, make it more interesting. It's a fucking video game.
It's like, I understand that it takes a while to 3D print something. I understand that. However, I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, I'm not playing this for realism.
Literal 12 hours in-game to do it.
If I wanted realism, I wouldn't be going and sleeping for the next 12 hours waiting for it to happen, and then, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3D printer. Okay. Yeah?
That sounds good.
Because at least I like the end of the gem arrangement. It's fun. We at least get cool lights and stuff at the end.
It's some pretty crazy shit.
Ooh, okay. Renogram to turn on the video camera in Trail of the Twister versus the getting out of the trash compactor in Silent Spy. Honestly, during Silent Spy, my latest playthrough when I was 100%ing it, I found that I liked pretty much all of the puzzles, really.
Yeah.
Like, most of the puzzles are just fun. Like, I don't like the game very much.
Yeah, it's not a great game, but the puzzles are really...
But the puzzles were all chill. And ask everyone, I spent, like, an hour total making,
the cookies.
The cookies. But, I did have to buy a lot of things. But, I think that the Renogram to turn on the video camera in Trail of the Twister, that's a game of bad puzzles.
Yeah.
And then that, to me, is the worst of them, because it even makes no sense.
Even, even if we're like, okay, fine, these are the same people who made me do a 2048 puzzle to turn on a lighthouse, alright, this is what they do. We still have the abuse going on the entire time. And it's like, no, this isn't fucking worth it.
Yeah, Frosty is, like, yelling at you. There's really stressful music. And it's just, even when you finish it, you don't get any kind... Okay, yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah, fuck that game. There's no, like, joy to finishing it.
There isn't. Not even, because, like, at least getting out of the trash compactor, you get out of the trash compactor.
Yeah, like, you're alive, and it's like, woohoo!
Yeah.
Life!
Okay. So, Barnacle Blast, specifically from the Haunted Carousel, because in Secret Skin Killer Remastered, it's actually a better game, because you can play it easier. But in...
I believe you, but I won't play it.
The Haunted Carousel. I mean, when I 100% the game, I'm gonna have to get through every fucking level. This is the reason that I have not done that game yet to 100% it, because I'm going to have to do every fucking level of Barnacle Blast. So Barnacle Blast versus...
You're the one making these rules. You don't have to play that game 100%.
But Ariana, I have to 100% the 100%s.
I guess.
I am a completionist
I mean,
at heart,
then
and
don't
you know
play
this.
it because it's a horrible addendum to an otherwise decent, set of games.
So, Barnacle Blast versus the audio level puzzle in Alibi and Ashes. You know, the one where, yet again, I will just sit there for an hour just going, I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Help me.
stupid, and I hate it. And the last time that I did it, chat was like, you're not gonna get it. There's no reason you're gonna get it. Just put it to here, to here. I was like, okay.
I'm just saying that for people with hearing difficulties and people who have auditory processing disorders, it makes no sense. It is an inaccessible puzzle, and that makes it worse by far.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm choosing that.
Same with the Otterbutt, you know?
Exactly.
Once it plays on, yeah. No, thank you.
No. Bad. So... Serving tea to Minette in Danger by Design versus the hands puzzle in Labyrinth of Lies.
I thought you wanted to go with the
No,
design
I
puzzle.
chose the hands puzzle because it is, to me, a worse puzzle.
Yeah, it's real bad. Like, I as I will say when I'm playing it, it's kind of fun to figure out, but,
I don't think it's explained very well.
it isn't explained in the slightest, and so it's like, okay. I figured this out. Okay, no, I get it now.
However, serving tea
Ugh.
to Minette, to me, is the worst puzzle because it doesn't actually have any logic to it whatsoever. Technically it does, but it doesn't. Because it's like, if she's left-handed today, it's like, what?
And also, that game.
At least with the hands puzzle, no one is yelling at me.
Yeah.
And calling me names.
Yeah. I don't hear someone muttering about something being unrude, and it's like, no, thank you.
Okay, we're doing the one from Danger by Design. Okay, ghost hunting in Midnight in Salem versus the color lock puzzle in Shadow at Water's Edge.
Oh, shit.
Ghost hunting, obviously, that would have been a fine puzzle.
If it had worked correctly?
If it had worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's just broken. Pretty much all of the puzzles in that game are broken.
You mean like it was just haphazardly thrown together? What are you, crazy?
Yeah. We had a hard time, honing in on what the worst puzzle in that game was, because they're all pretty poorly put together.
Yeah. I nominated the whole
honestly.
game, but...
It does, no.
Risa said we had to narrow it down.
And then the color lock puzzle in Shadow at Water's Edge, where you're, trying to get it out.
That's a bitch, and I hate it, and, I've stressed the entire time, but at least I feel rewarded at the end.
Yeah. And at least there's, actual rules to it.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just, it's just bad because it hurts my eyes. Mostly.
Yeah.
The reason we decided that one was bad was because Ariana and I both like nanograms and Sudoku. So, and I know that the one that everyone else hates in that game is the back of the portrait. The puzzle to open the back. And we both like that one.
Again, that's a thing that I play on my own for fun.
I enjoy that. I do it really quickly, too.
It's a nice de-stressor for me because it's unknotting things, and I enjoy that in general.
Exactly. I love unraveling things. It's great. Okay, so I didn't know how to write this down, but Ghost of Thornton Hall, the nonogram battery dominoes things.
Yeah, it's that spot puzzle on the fountain.
And it's positive and negative.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. It's positive and negative. And
I don't know what to call it.
Like,
I call it the battery puzzle generally.
Because it's
there's like 3 of them.
It's like kind of a nonogram in structure.
The last time I played, when I 100%ed it on stream, I did it in record time by just pulling an Ariana things, and then it worked. Versus Shave Ice in trying to figure out Big Island Mike's favorite. Shave Ice.
Yeah.
In Creature of Kapu Cave. You know, people were probably like, what are you talking about? Frass is the worst. I don't mind Frass sorting anymore.
Yeah.
As a kid, we hate,
because we had to pay attention to, the details of things, and so it bugged us. But I think we're...
But sorting the Frass is now, mildly meditative for me.
Yeah, it's like the office work that I used to do, just to, it was okay, yeah, I'm getting paper cuts because I'm opening a bunch of envelopes, but
I get to sort things.
This is fun. I'm sorting them by how much each check is, and I was like, yeah, this is good shit.
Okay, so Shave Ice or the battery nonogram thing. I say Shave Ice is worse because that man makes you pay money for it every time.
That's what I was going to say.
So I usually save scum to do it, so I don't just spend 5 million years fishing to get more Big Island bucks. Is that what they're called? I can't remember.
Yeah, Big Island bucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Island Mike's Big Island bucks.
I'm gonna say Shave Ice is worse.
Yeah, plus you have to, talk to him that whole time, and I don't feel safe.
No. Okay, so, Message in a Haunted Mansion, the bird inlay puzzle. Normally, we like that kind of puzzle, but that one is
cursed.
Finicky.
It is cursed.
Versus that maze you have to do with Isis in White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Now, yet again, you guys are like, Ariana, reset. But what about Fox and Geese? Well, might I remind you, this is a Fox and Geese stan podcast. Yeah. We enjoy Fox and Geese in this house.
We do.
Houses. We don't live together anymore.
In this kingdom.
So, the bird inlay, which is cursed, versus the maze with Isis, which is sad because we're sending this tiny wolf in there.
And she's so small!
She's so small.
Sorry, I shouted that.
So, what do you think, sister?
Honestly, I'm not finishing White Wolf of Icicle Creek because I am stressed out by that puzzle, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah. Also, we like tanagrams normally.
Yeah.
They're very nice. They're fun. It's just that one's cursed.
That one, yeah.
So, okay, last pairing of this round.
Okay.
The map puzzle in Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, so down in the tunnels where you have all these different maps. That one. That's what we're talking about. Versus the audio tour puzzle in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. So the Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, I pretty much like all of the puzzles.
Yeah,
in that
was a hard one to find a bad puzzle in.
Honestly. They're fun.
They're great. We're in a fucking graveyard. We're in a fucking speakeasy. What's there not to love?
It's fantastic. So... The map puzzles, it's difficult and just kind of, weird. And then the audio tour puzzle. Again, I like most of the puzzles in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Yeah. The audio tour one, though, has always given me grief. Because even though now, as an adult, I know that Sunny June told us everything.
Yeah.
Or not everything, but some of it. As children, we did not know, and we spent hours trying to do that as 2 children with very bad audio processing disorders. So you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. It's Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Yeah.
It's that audio tour puzzle. That was hell.
That is a
hell on earth.
One. That's just no bueno.
Okay. So, round 2. We have the Forge Key puzzle versus the Hourglasses.
Oh.
Hourglasses. I'm just gonna outright say it. Hourglasses.
Guess, yeah. Because, like, at least with the key one, I can cue in on what I did wrong pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take you dying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay, the magnet puzzle from Shadow Ranch versus the versus mini golf.
I mean, like, I've learned how to fudge both.
I think mini golf is worse.
But yeah, at the same time, there's still so much failure in mini golf.
Mini golf. Okay.
It's so horrible. I hate it. There's no redeeming quality.
It's just bad.
It's bad.
Element puzzle thing for Secrets Can Kill Remastered versus the Otterbutt puzzle. I'm just gonna say Otterbutt.
Otterbutt, yeah.
Raid versus defusing the bomb.
Raid, because it's long and drawn out.
Yeah, it's gotta be Raid. So the 3D printer puzzle versus the runogram to turn on the camera in Trail of Twister.
Again, there's just abuse there. It's horrible.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
I cannot take it.
It just doesn't make, and the fact that it doesn't make sense makes it worse.
Yeah.
Audio puzzle in audio levels in Alibi and Ashes versus tea in Getting Tea for Minette.
I can find the logic in the T one better.
That's true.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the audio levels. Okay. The Ghost Hunting in Minette and Salem versus Shave Ice.
Can you repeat those?
I know, I was also confused by whatever the fuck is happening in chat right now. Chill out, dude. We've been live for 57 minutes. So just take a moment. Stop just typing. I was saying the Ghost Hunting in Midnight in Salem versus Shave Ice.
The Ghost Hunting. It's broken.
Honestly. It really is.
I cannot abide by that unfinished product.
So the Maze with Isis versus the Audio Tours.
Audio tours.
Audio
tours, yeah. For fucking sure.
Okay, round 3.
Woo!
I know. Yeah, the stream's uptime is literally shown under the video at this point on Twitch. You don't even have to do the command. Okay, so Hourglasses versus mini golf. This is like,
Whew.
I can't. I don't know. Can we come back?
I actually have a stance here.
Okay, what is it? Is it mini golf?
It is not. It is not mini golf. It is Hourglasses because, like, at least I can very quickly, like, back out of I can go to, like, a save file. But, like, fucking, I hate the dying. Fuck it, no.
Yeah, that Hourglass puzzle is shit.
It is shit.
Okay, Otterbutts versus Raid.
Autobutts.
Autobutts?
Autobutts.
Is that what I said?
I don't know, but it's definitely what I heard, and that's what made me laugh.
Is that what you're gonna say, though?
I am saying Autobutts.
Is it worse than Raid?
Yes, I
Autobutts roll out.
It hurts my eyeballs so bad.
I literally, this last time I played it, you guys ask my chat, I tried for probably half an hour before I just went, fuck this, and I pulled up the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. I am a 28-year-old woman, and I cannot do that puzzle without UHS hints.
Yeah. It's,
Though we're generally a Game Boomers family,
Yeah.
but I was able to find it faster.
Sometimes you just take what you got.
Okay, so, our renogram to turn on a video camera versus the audio level puzzle.
Audio level puzzle. I hate it. It doesn't make any sense to me. At least a renogram, I know how renograms work. I mean, I know how audio levels work too, but that one's bullshit.
But that does not use actual logic in that puzzle.
It doesn't.
It's like, that's not how any of this works.
No.
That's not how audio channels work. Mm-mm. I know. I edit a podcast.
Exactly. I'm like, no.
I make YouTube videos. I know what audio channels are.
It's like I did audio mixing in
in elementary school.
In my elementary school video classes. It's not how it works.
So we're gonna go with that.
Yes.
How about this one's actually kind of hard for me. The audio tour versus ghost hunting. I'm gonna go with ghost hunting.
Yeah, because at least the audio tour works the way it's supposed to.
Sure is. Okay,
it's
semifinals.
Purposefully hurtful, not accidentally hurtful.
Okay, semifinals, yo.
Okay.
Hourglasses versus otter butts.
Oh, shit.
I thought that would be, like, our final one,
yeah.
So...
It's coming a little quick.
One of these might literally be just the winner.
I'm gonna keep saying Autobutt now.
I'm sorry.
It's stuck here. I don't know what happened, but it's here to stay. Yeah, no, Otterbutt for sure.
Really?
Yeah. It hurts so much. It's so bad.
It's true. I mean, to be fair,
and
I can actually do the hourglasses as long as I have a timer handy.
If you've got the tools.
With the otters, I literally can't do it. I feel so stupid.
It's not, and they're just mocking you too.
Audio levels versus ghost hunting. Both of those are incredibly broken. I actually am going to say audio levels is worse.
I am too, because at least we have the atmosphere of a fucking Salem graveyard. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. In theory, that's really cool. And it's not too awful to look at.
No, it's not. And we have Joe
but...
Hardy there with us.
Yeah.
And Joe Hardy's there. And it actually has, like, when I do something, I can see it changing something. Does it change in a logical way? No. But at least I can see that. However, with the audio levels, I don't know what anything is doing, and if it is doing anything at all. Mm-hmm. So, we are down to... which is worse, our visual issues or our audio issues? So is it the Otterbutt, or is it the audio levels?
Maybe it's because my issues are very ocular, but...
I mean...
I'm gonna go Otterbutt puzzle because it hurts my head, it hurts my eyes, it hurts my brain because I see the colors near each other and my dyslexic brain switches things around. And so it is really, really terrible.
I can actually do the audio level puzzle on my own.
Yeah.
It takes a while, but I can do it.
Yeah.
The Otterbutt puzzle, I can't. Okay, so we have a winner. Loser? A loser. The worst puzzle in the Nancy Drew game.
None of us are winners in this bracket.
Is that Otterbutt puzzle in Haunting of Castle Malloy. Haunting of Castle Malloy is winner of a lot of these, like,
Which is funny because,
brackets.
Like, I don't hate it as a game, but...
No,
and it's not
it just has the worst vibes.
Yeah,
it's just got the worst vibes. And that Otterbutt puzzle is one of the vibes. It is in that nursery, which is the worst vibe of the entire game. So, yeah. That's what we think. We will provide a blank bracket for all of you who are listening to this. It'll be in the description of this video / episode, wherever you're listening to this. You can fill it out and give it back to us and send it to our email, krolmeistersisters@gmail.com, or our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, or our fancy website, krolmeistersisters.knifefightclub.com.
And you know what? You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And in those places, you can leave those filled out things or give us what you happen to come to. Damn it. I really thought that would, like, come to me eventually, but,
It didn't.
It didn't.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You can support us on... You can subscribe to us on Twitch to get access to our cute little wine glass emote, our Scopa emote, and at tier 2 you can get access to our Peace Out emote, and you also get access to Podcast Night VODs. Ooh. Or you can go over to patreon.com/KrolmeisterSisters and support us over there to get access to Podcast Night VODs, stream cat pictures, you can tell us what to talk about, and more. Yeah. So, as a reminder, I'm Marisa.
I'm Ariana.
And we're the Krolmeister Sisters, and we're asking you guys to stay sleuthy.